Hey guys, Cassey here. So I've been seeing your comments and it looks like a lot of you want to get more flexible and especially learn how to do the splits. So if you've been struggling, this video is made just for you. It took me a while to learn how to do the splits, but I'm telling you, it is totally possible. You just need to practice. Now, the most important thing before you start is that you are bendy and flexible and your muscles are warmed up. For my warm-up, I really like to start out with leg kicks, and I do these for about 30 seconds to 1 minute to really just warm up my hamstrings, and then I go into jumping jacks. Really, anything light, easy cardio will really get your body warmed up and ready for the rest of this routine as you prep for the splits. After you feel ready and warmed up, I'm gonna put you into the long lunge. So make sure your knee is down on the mat, the other foot flat on the mat. To really open up your hip flexors, and this is necessary for the split, I want you to go ahead and open up the sole of your foot and bring the knee to the outside. This may be uncomfortable, so really understand what your limits are and don't push yourself too hard, but do get a little bit uncomfortable. You want to get more uncomfortable and also more flexible, go ahead and place your elbows and forearms onto the mat. Now this is pretty advanced, so if you can't get here, it's totally okay. Make sure you do this on both sides. Now we're gonna go ahead and get that hamstring really well. You want to push those hips back, place your heel into the mat, flex your toes towards the ceiling, and then bend your chest towards your knee. Now I can place my chest all the way down onto my knee, but if you can't, it is totally okay. This takes time. Hold each pose for about 30 seconds. The more you push your hip back, the more you're gonna feel it in your hamstrings. Now we're gonna go into the pigeon pose. So I like to start in plank and then draw my right knee forward and place my left knee all the way down. Make sure your hips are square here. If you're feeling super flexible and you want a little bit more, go ahead and grab your heel, push it all the way out till almost 90 degrees. The flexible people can really go all the way to 90 and press those hips down again. This will open up your hips. Again, make sure to do it on both sides. Now let's go ahead and go into the straddle. This will help with middle splits, but today we are learning how to do the side splits. Open out your legs as wide as possible and then walk your fingers all the way forward, trying to keep your back as flat as possible. Inhale through the nose. On the exhale, reach out a little bit more, a little bit more. Every centimeter counts. Go ahead and bring yourself all the way up with control, and we're gonna go into our pike. Both legs together, toes pointed, and I want you to reach down, chest towards your thighs. Grab your hands together behind your heels if you can, and press your chest down. And just take a deep inhale through the nose, big exhale, and relax your chest down. Lovely. We're finally gonna go into our last stretch before we get into the splits. I want you to lay down, grab your right knee, and hold onto your ankle, lift up that leg, point the toes, and try to straighten that leg. Lovely. On the inhale, breathe, exhale, pull that leg all the way in, keeping that leg as straight as possible. Your leg might be shaking, it might be vibrating. Just make sure you are pushing yourself, but not too hard, okay? It's really important to not get injured as you stretch. Take it slow, it's gonna take time. Pull that leg as close as you can to your face. Inhale, every exhale, bring it down lower. And again, make sure to do it on both sides. All right, now you're ready to get into the splits. So I'm gonna start out with my right leg in the front and my left leg behind me. And slowly, using my hands, I'm going to gradually drop my hips down to the floor. Now, you may have a ton of space. You may be 3 feet off the floor, 2 feet, 1 feet. It doesn't matter. Let's see how far you can get and just try to hold it there. Hold it there for maybe 10 seconds, get a little bit uncomfortable, but if you could slide all the way down, go ahead and do that. And just make sure that back knee is directly on your mat. You don't want it opening out to the side. You want it down onto the mat. Super important. Lovely. Now, if you are not feeling this because you are Miss Flexible, well, what I want you to do is grab a book, pretty thick one, place it underneath your calf, and sit right down again. This will allow you to get a super stretch in so that your regular splits won't feel too bad. All right, so make sure you guys do everything on both sides. Remember, hold each move for about 30 seconds and practice, practice, practice. It may take you a month, 3 months, a year. It doesn't matter. I need you to practice and be patient because it will come one day. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I need to go study for something right now, so I will see you next time. Bye, keep practicing. Another move you can advance into is the stag. So you're basically gonna split your legs, bend your knees, point your toes. It's a very, very beautiful pose. Take your time getting into this. And finally, if you can, extend your legs and go into a split. Now I'm still working on my split in the air. I know it's not totally perfect.